Listening this morning or throughout your day today or this week, you're lucky that you're not watching us on camera.
Yeah, we had a pretty rough start this morning.
Oh my gosh, yes. We are not as late as I thought we were going to be, only like 45 minutes late, like from what time we normally get here, but only 15 minutes later when we actually start record time.
Yeah, so it ended up working out.
We're fine.
It's fine, but we both, I think, ran out the door this morning.
Yeah, quite literally. I woke up, couldn't find my phone, had 4 missed calls from my mom, a text, a DM on Instagram, a Snapchat too.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was going to do.
If I didn't get that phone call from my dad this morning checking on me, then I wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah, I have no makeup on. I threw these clothes on. I have stains on these pants.
I haven't brushed my hair. I just braided it.
See, it doesn't look like I brushed my hair, but I actually did this morning. Like, literally, oh my gosh. So if you're watching on YouTube, you're a real one, and I hope you love us for who we are.
I really apologize as well. Speaking of apologies.
Oh my gosh, we have a huge apology. Like, this actually,
so
we got to get serious for a second.
Yeah. Last week, I did not realize just the severity of severity of my words.
My words. Yeah. Really.
I mean, we truly messed up last week.
And first of all, we want to say we are so sorry.
I mean, just I have never felt so guilty and sorry in my entire life.
No, like I have been thinking about it since last week. And
me too.
Couldn't wait to get in here to apologize.
Just really address this.
So last week, Cameron was talking about, also, this is really off topic. Why did I start calling you Cammy this weekend?
I loved it.
You do? Okay. Because Lex was like, does she even like that? And I was like, I don't know. Where did it come from?
No, I noticed it and I was going to say something.
Why did it?
I was going to say something.
I just said Cameron and I don't know the last time I said your full name.
No, I noticed it when you said it this weekend. I was like,
Okay, so you don't mind it?
No, it's sweet.
Okay, sorry. Anyways.
Anyway, so serious.
So, Cammy and I last week were talking about her weekend last weekend and how she had a rock DJ.
Yeah, the DJ at Zydeco who's playing rock music.
And I opened my mouth and said, your dad would be in heaven.
Yeah. And we just want to just set the record straight. My dad would not be in heaven.
No, he
listening to Nickelback.
Nickelback is not his jam.
Quite literally.
At all.
At all. All caps.
In the slightest.
He is just genuinely humiliated.
So embarrassed.
And if anyone heard that and decided that my dad has soft hands, as he put it, we do apologize. My dad has calluses. I mean, he is a hardworking man who does not listen to Nickelback.
Yeah. His rock, I didn't realize, is
it's a lot harder than
hard rock. Like,
yeah. I mean,
banging your head, heavy metal.
Literally. Yeah. I mean, let me just pull up some of these text messages I received last week after that episode dropped.
Yeah, we really did goof.
And he was just so mad at me. He was so angry. Here's the first text I got. I need you to clarify on the podcast that Nickelback and Creed are, all caps, not my jam at all. And then I apologized. I was like, should have clarified, whatever.
I just heard rock DJ. And I said, Uncle Robert loves rock.
He said, how embarrassing. He said he'll send us a list of bands, whatever. He said, Riley actually said I would have been in heaven when you said Nickelback. All caps in parentheses, OMG. And Creed. I can stomach Creed a little, but not now, nor ever Nickelback.
Yeah. So.
And just to put it out there, his genres are classic rock bands, hair metal bands, thrash metal, hard rock bands, death metal, black metal bands, and grunge rock, i.e. Alice in Chains.
Therefore,
I also, the reply to this text too, sorry, I said, you're so funny. And he said, your frontal lobe is formed.
So, really ruffled his feathers
Oh,
last
he was.
week.
I mean, I called him too after that, and he was sending me pictures of like concerts he's been to. He was sending me pictures of the guitarist who has like this crazy guitar with like skulls on it. He said this man would personally escort me if he thought I listened to Nickelback.
I like Nickelback.
Hey, I do too. I'm not mad at Nickelback.
Your dad does not.
No, my dad, I mean, we had a lengthy phone call, and I was like, I'm sorry I made you so upset. He said, I'm not upset. I'm humiliated.
I'm not angry. I'm embarrassed.
So, Robert,
We are so sorry.
I'm genuinely very sorry.
Oh my gosh. I promise it won't ever happen again.
Ever. Oh my God, those words will never leave my
No,
mouth.
I mean,
that reaction was something.
Yes. Yeah. And we have been waiting to come in here.
Yeah. I've been on pins and needles. I almost made multiple stories about it just to go ahead and address
put it out there.
But we thought this would be better. My dad doesn't even have social media, so he wouldn't have seen it anyway.
We wanted to take the time to apologize, so.
My dad's a hard-working, hard rock man.
Yeah.
We apologize
We are so sorry. You are not in heaven listening to Nickelback.
Not now nor ever will be.
Ever will be. So. Oh, man. Cam and I had a little fun weekend. Oh, my gosh.
Oh my God, it was so fun.
We went to Athens together. We watched some guys swing some bats and hit some balls.
Yeah, we did. Hey, go dogs.
I cannot believe we just barked on the mic.
I hate that.
Okay.
I'm
And
embarrassed.
we barked at the game. I never thought that they would ever come.
Okay,
Roll Tide. I'm just
yeah.
saying. First, well, for me, Roll Tide, always, forever and always. But
can I say something?
go for it. What?
I get it now.
Okay. I
I've
get being
never-
a part of it.
Yeah, I've never understood the barking. I thought it was a little embarrassing.
I'm like, do not bark at me. Ew.
When you're in there and you're cheering for someone and they do well and they start like everybody's like you're jumping, you're so hyped.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. I really get it now.
Let me off the leash.
No, really. Ah! That was one of the most fun games I've been to,
Exhilarating.
for sure. It ended great.
Yeah.
They won. It was awesome.
It was hype. We had an amazing weekend, and I am on cloud 9.
Yep.
I am happy. Maybe updates to come soon. Right now, not really any updates other than I'm very, very, very happy. So
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. But that was our weekend. That's why we were a little late, because we decided to drive back starting at 11 last night?
Yeah, I got home at like 1:30.
I got home at 2 a.m. So
Yeah. 4-hour drive home.
happy Monday. Oh, happy Wednesday, but Monday morning for us. That's exactly what we want to do on a Monday morning is get 5 hours of sleep.
You know what, though? I know we're late, but I needed that extra hour.
Me too. And YOLO. Yeah, this weekend was amazing.
Yeah. No regrets.
So worth it.
No regrets. I did drive we both drove 4 hours one way and basically turned right around and drove 4 hours back.
And I drove 2 hours during the day
yeah.
to the field and an hour back. So I drove 6 hours yesterday total.
Whew.
But it was so worth it. So fun. And then we were sitting last night. We're like, well, we could recap our weekend, but don't want to give too many details about that yet, just because
it's fresh.
It's fresh, and I don't know. Don't want to give too many.
Spoil everything.
No. Make y'all think about. What did they do in Athens? Wait, why is she so happy? Why were they barking?
No,
barking.
I'm not even. I don't care anymore.
I'll keep on barking.
Honestly, if someone barks at me, I'll be like, I get it.
Go dogs.
Go dogs, dude.
Who let them dogs out?
That was another thing. I really liked their little thing. It was like, yeah, he's got that dog in him.
Got that dog in him.
And they quite literally meant that because they went to school there. That's cool.
That is cool.
I was like, that's sick.
Yeah, I wish I could be like, she got that dog in her.
She got that elephant in her.
Yeah, oh, God. Bruh, if anyone ever said she got that elephant in her, I would be like, no, I don't. I don't.
Lord Earth, tiger.
Oh, gosh. I'm sorry, I don't know what noise that was. But that was not a tiger.
I think we're sleep deprived. I don't know what we're saying.
But last night we were like, wait, what are we going to talk about on the pod? Because we have all these amazing things we want to talk about, like ideas and topics. And
I just hacked up a lung just in the middle of it.
It's okay.
We're not on our game.
Sorry, but we're kind of in our true form.
Yeah, this is actually the realest I've been so far.
This is us to a T. And a few weeks ago, I did some Q&As on my Instagram. But let's see. Where are those bad boys? Because we were talking through them last night. And I was like, wait, this actually gives a lot of people some insight to us and the pod and everything. So we're going to go through some of these questions because they're fun. And it's kind of just a good little Q&A to get to know us better. And it's like questions y'all want to know. So it's not just us sharing our life. It's what people want to know. So first things first, what do I want to say? What do I want to go to first? Because some of these are fun and sweet. And okay, let's see. Are we sisters? Let's start with that.
Yes.
We are. Our last name is White.
Thank you for noticing.
Cammy White, alike. Riley White. We grew up in 2 different towns, 2 different dads.
We're actually identical twins that got separated at birth. So
yeah. And her dad took her and my dad took me.
Wait. No, we're cousins.
We're cousins. Our dads are brothers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why we're both white girls.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Riley White and Cameron White.
Woo.
Because our dads' names are
Rubber White, Shawnee White.
Yeah. So, we are not sisters, but let's talk about our theme song. What would your theme song be? This is so tough because I have favorite songs, but what the heck would my theme song be?
I don't think I've thought about it enough.
It's tough because it's also one of those things like, what would your walk-up song be? Mine would be Gasolina. Oh, Gasolina, na gasolina. That would be my walk-up, but that's not my theme song. So good. But that's not my theme song.
Have I ever told you, like, that's a question I ask, like, people on a first date.
It's like it tells you so much about a person.
If you were a baseball player, what would your walk-up song be?
Oh, your walk-up, yeah.
That's what I always ask. Because I think it
says a lot about you.
I think so, too.
But theme song, like a song that describes you?
Oh, my gosh.
See, for me, I guess Tire Down by Haley Witters.
I mean, can I use Leave Her Wild?
Oh, yeah. That's also...
That's yours, too.
Can we like, have an episode talk, like, actually going into that song, like, line for line?
But that's not really me. Well, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah.
No, it totally is.
Because in that song, it says, don't dull that shine that caught your eye because you're afraid somebody will take her. Ooh, ooh.
Oh.
And
what do you say?
Oh. That hits so hard.
No, it's so good. I mean, I don't know. Scrolling through my music, nothing really jumps out other than...
Leave Her Wild. Tire Down, though, is good. If you piss her off, you get the middle finger answer.
I've been jamming to I'm Not Pretty by Megan Maroney for certain reasons.
Okay, that's actually facts. That's funny.
No, for real.
It's weird, but like...
Weirdo!
But it's totally applicable.
I bet she does, too.
That's kind of crazy.
She sees me on everything else.
Okay, do you want to...
Yeah,
I'll read pick? You can scroll through this bunch.
This one...
Say it. Oh, no.
Anyway, how did you both get so sweet?
Aw. Well, first of all, thank you.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I think we have a good family.
Oh, my heavens.
We have a sweet family.
We do. We're very, very blessed.
Their humor is pretty asshole-ish, but
yeah, for sure.
They're sweet people.
It's so funny. My sister one time, which I've really tapped into this, I guess, the family humor.
I have too, for sure.
Yeah. And we were talking at home and Peyton was like, that's my sister's name. She was like, I can't quite figure out your humor because it's kind of sarcastic, but not really. And I said, oh, it's asshole.
Yeah.
And she goes, yeah, actually, it's exactly what it is. And I'm like, yeah.
Sometimes I speak and my dad comes out. So
yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
But it's funny, too. Yeah. It's funny when you got people you can bounce it.
We bounce off each other with that very well. And I really like our just lying humor.
We do that all the time.
We just did it, actually, with the sisters.
Yeah, we're not sisters, but we could honestly probably talk for 30 minutes about how we're sisters, how we grew up together.
Yeah, and just play off of each other and just keep it going.
And you would have no idea that we were lying. So it's a talent.
We love doing that.
Yeah, it's fun. We create all these scenarios all the time.
Like Rock the South with the walkie-talkie.
So Riley Green actually dropped his walkie-talkie. It was his, and it was camo. And anytime I would press the button, I'd be like, Riley, people aren't believing that you're talking through the other line. Please send duck calls if this is you.
And he would.
And he would literally...
Through the walkie-talkie.
Yeah, send duck calls. And so then people believed me that I was talking to Riley Green through the
Because you're telling the truth. That's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. It was
had
most
proof.
definitely. Yeah, it was most definitely his walkie-talkie. But back to how are we so sweet?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, we thought you asked how we were so funny.
Oh gosh,
We get those confused.
I know. I think just our family, and then I think that we both just we've been through so much that it kind of flipped our perspective and mindset. I think to have just positive outlook on things.
Honest to goodness, we are such positive, and I feel like we both have really big hearts, and we've learned we accept all people, and which is kind of crazy for us to have grown up in two different areas of Alabama, but yet I feel like our outlook on life and people is the exact same. Yeah. And I think part of it, both of us being Christians, when you have Jesus in your heart, you want to serve and love on others.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because we've kind of always...
I think it's harder to be mean. Yeah, to be honest.
It takes more energy to be mean.
Yes. Like there's like a level of guilt I feel after that. Like there's a whole, I
hate
don't
bad
like
blood.
It.
No.
Oh, that's a huge thing for me. Like,
no.
I don't like ending on bad terms with anybody, friendships, family, anything.
Nothing. I will not ever burn a bridge because it's just not worth it. So I guess that's just kind of our mindset. And it's when the world, especially right now, is so hateful. Why add to it?
Yeah. And like everyone's going through something, big, small, whatever. Like, why are you making it harder for them?
Right.
Like, why are you being rude?
Think about how you could make somebody's day every day.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't you?
It's so easy to smile and it feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good.
Because
that's another thing. Yeah, it just feels good to be sweet.
Yes. And when you make someone else's day, it makes your day.
Yes, completely.
So that's kind of just our mindset with that. Okay, let's see. What is the most redeeming quality in a man?
I was thinking about that last night when we talked about it. So you said like, just in a scenario.
I said words of affirmation. So when we were talking about redeeming quality, because obviously there's a lot of great qualities that guys can have, but so it's the
redeeming.
So it's one of those things where it's like, oh, he's a 5, but he does this. What makes him a 10? So what's something that
I kind of agree with like words of affirmation, and I'll add like honesty.
Yes.
And just like attentiveness, I think.
Someone who constantly is building you up and reminding you of your worth. Yes.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, that's just huge for me. Like Megan Maroney's song Wonder.
Yeah.
Really, honestly, because I have not been in a relationship where I haven't wondered or freaked out or had anxiousness or feeling like, what's going on? Does he like me? Does he not? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So that, I don't know who the heck is calling me, but that I think is a redeeming quality, because you can not have a lot of things, but if you're really good at reassurance but honesty goes with that.
Yes. Don't gas me up for no reason. Don't feed me full of bullshit.
Tell me what I want to hear. Yeah.
Yes.
I want it to be really like how you feel.
Yes. Even if it's negative, not even like, don't be mean to me.
Yeah, please don't be a chotch.
If you're not feeling it, like just tell me. Like it goes so much like farther with me. Like I had a guy one time who like looked me in the face and was like, yeah, like I don't see this going long term. Like I had a great time with you and stuff. Like just told me to my face. I had so much respect for him after that. Like, yeah, it hurt my feelings, but he didn't hurt my feelings. No. Like, it was just the situational.
Exactly.
And that felt so much better than
being strung along and not knowing what the heck's going on. Does he like me? Does he not? I don't know what's going on. And now I'm sitting here doubting myself. Yes. So, honesty with words of affirmation. And yeah, I think that's really good.
Totally agree.
Okay.
Okay.
Some of these are crazy, but we could do.
Yeah, that's a good one. I didn't read that one. What made us start a podcast?
So, funny story. Okay, first of all, with all of NIL, social media and everything, this has been on a bucket list of mine, is to start a podcast. Yeah. I've always loved listening to them.
Yeah, I'm a big podcast girl just in everyday life too.
Exactly. And then with kind of building a following, I thought to myself, oh my gosh, wait, maybe this could be something. It could go somewhere. I don't know. Yeah. And then Spencer Graves, who is with 102.5 The Bull, had me on to interview me for something about track and field, line dancing, just my life. And then asked if I wanted to start a podcast.
Yep.
And I said, oh, wait, I don't think you understand. This has literally been on my bucket list and I would love to. It's just, the equipment and the behind the scenes. I don't know how it works.
Right.
And he said, well, we have a studio. You're sitting in it right now. And I know how to work all this stuff and I can help guide you. And then we were at Rock the South. And Cameron and I honestly didn't get to spend that much time together other than Christmas.
Yeah.
But spending that time together at Rock the South, our energy,
it changed everything. Truly.
we bounce off of each other so well.
Yeah.
And it's like a comedy show sometimes.
Yes. Yeah.
Like when we're true, like no filter. Oh
Yes.
my gosh. Oh my
it's
gosh.
a hoot.
We are funny. So
And your mom literally said, I
Yeah.
remember that night at the lake house when we were just bouncing back and forth.
Yeah.
We were talking about boys. And I mean, we were just
we had
all
some
in. We
Kim
were,
Crawford.
Yeah, we had a little wine in us
Kimmy.
for sure.
Mhm.
Your mom, Aunt Chris, said, this is podcast material.
And we said, oh,
I said,
wait,
you're so right.
wait, actually get the camera out right now. Start recording. Film this. So then we started really thinking about, well, what do we want to talk about?
Yeah.
And because we know we can do a podcast.
Yeah.
We know we can talk. We know we can have fun with it, relax.
We wanted it to mean something. And we
Yes.
also wanted to be
different of what the world is
and
pushing out.
I know that like a lot of people listen to podcasts that share a lot about their life, and I feel like we do that.
Yeah.
But there were still things that I know I was and you were wanting to be private about.
Yeah.
So we didn't really want it to just be like, how was your week?
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Oh yeah,
How's
give me
that going?
all the deets of your relationship.
Yeah.
And we also didn't want to come in here and talk about everything we've been through as like, yeah, screw this, screw that. We've been through
Yeah.
X, Y, and Z. We wanted to use our platform to talk about, yeah, we've been through this, but we love life.
Yeah. Look at us now.
Love being 23, about to be 24. I love my 20s. I
Yeah.
love everything I've gone through because it's gotten me to where I am right now.
Yeah, but also like highlight those bad moments and like talk about what the changes were, what the mindset
Yeah.
changes were.
How to get
and,
through it.
Yeah,
how
definitely.
to use it for good.
And even if we're still in the rut of things, like just
Yeah.
say that. Be
honest because it really does make you feel good to know, wait, more people go through that. Like hearing a song that relates to your life. Someone wrote
it's
that
so
song.
good. Yeah.
So you know for sure. And so many people are relating to that song. So you're
Yeah.
not the only person going through that.
I've gotten a couple DMs like after episodes we've posted, and
Yeah.
it's just people like relating to us. And
Yes.
they're like, when you said this, I was like, oh my God, me too. That makes me feel like this is worth it. Whether we
Yes.
have 7 listens or 70,000, I don't care.
No.
Because
Impacting one person is enough.
It's so worth it.
That's like, I'll go ahead and do our AttaGirl spotlight is the girl. So at line dancing last week, she came up to me and first of all, let me know she comes to line dancing every week. And that already was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wait, that's so sweet. Then tells me that she listens to our podcast every week and it's changed her life. And I literally wanted to cry right then and there. So her name is Reagan Reynolds. She goes to UA. Freaking sweet as can be.
I know. When you texted me that and that they took a selfie, it's very cute. I wanted to cry. I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me?
Like one person, Reagan.
Like a DM means something, and then someone coming up to you in person, it's like, oh my God, this is real.
Like, yes,
Yeah.
even if it's one person, I
Yeah.
really don't care. One person that is taking something away is freaking amazing. Like,
Changed her life. Those are big words.
yes, and
Huge words.
asked if I could give her a hug. Like, she was the sweetest thing ever. And I'm like, I will give you 1,000,000 hugs. Can we hang out? Like,
No, really,
can
be
we
my friend.
Can we all like have a girl gang? Like, can we do like a 3K together
No,
walk? I
literally.
don't know. Like, let's do something.
Something.
Yeah. So that's kind of our why. Like all of that. There's just so much to it. And
Also, we can't shut the hell up sometimes.
that's honestly
Might as well record it.
That's honestly probably number one.
Like
on the
even last
list.
night, we knew we had to leave, but none of us could stop talking.
No, we could have talked until this morning.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
100%.
yeah. So we don't ever shut up, actually, for real, which is fun, makes life interesting.
Yeah,
We're not boring.
never.
So, and we were saying the more we go through this and talk, it's been therapy for us.
Oh, 100%. This is like the best start to the
Yeah.
week for real.
Yeah. So, yeah, that is our why. Okay. Someone else said, someone asked, when are you going to start airing your podcast? Well,
8 weeks ago.
they're
9 actually.
They're out. It releases every Wednesday. So if you're watching this on YouTube, download the iHeartRadio app,
Yes, please.
search AttaGirl, and then click auto download. But if you are listening to it on iHeart and you haven't done that, do that. And if you want to watch on YouTube, do that as well.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely do that.
So, okay, this is one I wanted to address. It's kind of, but thoughts about making OnlyFans. I get asked this question literally all the time. We were talking about this last night too.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, there might be great money.
Mm-hmm.
I am not willing. We did calculate.
We did the math. Just certain scenarios.
I think I
great
could
money.
be set for life, honestly.
Yeah, you
but
could retire probably.
yeah, tomorrow. But the thing is my morals and my values would never in a million years. And and I'm going to go ahead and say this. There is absolutely no judgment to any woman that does it. Girl, do your thing. Hustle. Guys, do your thing. I know there's lots of guys that like, do your thing, make your money. I have no judgment. It's just not for me. I want to be married one day. And I don't want my husband to be like, oh, everyone's gotten to see what I have.
Yeah.
Or my kids to come home from school. Mommy, so-and-so saw your nudes. Oh.
Good.
Great. Glad all your friends, I don't know.
Know what I look like naked.
Yeah.
That's wild. Yeah.
And it's just for me, I know people are like, well, you post you in a swimsuit. How's it? It's one of those things. I know I'm not posting my body for money. And I work really hard to look how I look. And if I'm in a bikini.
And I've always thought you were tasteful with everything.
Yes.
It's not, I think there's a difference of, and this might ruffle feathers, I don't know, but
okay.
I think it's different to put on a bikini to be sexy and post for photos, and a difference between wearing a bikini in a photo and you happen to look sexy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Like I was literally just tanning and then said, oh my gosh, Mom, take some pics of me. You know what I mean? Like,
I need some Insta pics.
Yeah. More
There's
content.
nothing wrong with that.
No. But OnlyFans is just not for me and it never will be. I know a lot of people are going to be disappointed hearing that, but
Sorry.
That is just not my cup of tea. I just can't. I can't look. I genuinely, and I for real, I am that person. Like I believe my body is a temple. I don't think anyone should just have it and have access to it.
Yeah.
And I want it to be for my husband one day. Like it's his. I mean, it's mine, but it's also his. And just it's not something for the whole world to get to see.
I agree completely.
So maybe we can do one more.
One more. Let's see. I just want to say nothing to ask. Just want to say y'all are awesome.
Well, thanks. That actually, like hearing things like that, it means a lot. So thank you.
Let's end on a good one.
Yeah, there's actually so many.
Yeah. Oh goodness. Actually, I don't know.
And there's a lot asking about our dating life. And that's one thing we're hesitant to talk about on here.
Yeah. Like there's a ton. Like, are you single?
Are you dating your ideal guy? Dating advice.
Do you want to touch on it? Not really at all.
I mean, all I'll say is I do like somebody.
Yeah.
A lot.
Big crush.
Big time crush. And something that kind of popped into my life a while ago, but I have kind of been blind. I touched on this last week, but it's one of those things. It definitely is a God thing, and the timing is not my timing. It's the Lord's. So I'm very happy and very unexpected. Very unexpected. I mean, yes, but no.
Yeah.
A long time coming, but yeah, I'm really happy. That's all I'll say for now.
We love it. I don't know which one is a good ender, to be honest. But I just want to say thanks to all the compliments on there. They're very nice. People called us a breath of fresh air.
Which is honestly, like, not to be like, that's what we want it to be, but that's genuinely what we want this to be. We want people to enjoy this, to smile, to laugh, gain confidence, and learn to live life a little more and love life a little more.
Smile.
Heck yeah.
Laugh.
Yes.
So good.
Let's end on this. Do you prefer corn or flour tacos for
Honestly,
your
you're
street
so right.
tacos?
That's a great ender. So street tacos specifically?
Yeah, street tacos. Flour or corn tortilla?
Corn.
100%. 1000%.
Street tacos. Like if I'm doing,
well, because they're small too. You're not putting a whole lot in there, so they're nice and something about the like thickness.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's more of a. I don't know. It's not as soft.
Yeah, it's oh good. My gosh, that is a no-brainer for me.
No, me too. Me too. I like a flour tortilla too, like on a soft taco, like not like a street taco vibe.
Yeah,
like at home, like let me just say, like white people tacos.
Yes,
flour tortillas.
Yeah.
But like a true like street taco, good tacos.
Yeah,
corn for sure.
And finally, sorry, this last one. This is the last one. Best part of your day. So I'm gonna go ahead and say best part of my week is Mondays, getting to see Cam.
I agree completely.
And recording this. I look forward to this literally every week.
Me too. It's so much fun.
And best part of my day might have to be when I first wake up, I turn on music, I make my coffee, and I do my devotional.
Yeah, I love that.
And I go for a walk now in the mornings. But I think that probably is what sets the tone for my day.
Best part of my day is getting home and seeing my niece. I'm very, very
Understandable.
lucky. I'm very lucky to live with them and see her every day.
I'm jealous.
And literally, so Drew's been getting off work a little earlier since the weather. He'll start getting home late again soon. But so he picks up Parker from daycare, so they're already home once me and Beth get home. But as soon as I walk in the door, I mean, every day she's just overjoyed.
That is amazing.
Like, Mammy! And
That's
runs and gives me a
amazing.
big squeeze, and she's so sweet, and I love her.
That would be my favorite part of the day too.
It's the best. Literally the best.
Oh man, we could sit here and go over these questions all day, every day. I love talking and I love
a Q&A. This is fun.
Who doesn't? But we love y'all so much. We honestly are so thankful, grateful. And even though we had a rough morning, this picked me back up.
No, I feel great. That was fun.
I know. So we love y'all. I hope everyone has a fabulous week.
Yes.
And chat at y'all next time.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Wait.
Go dogs. Good morning. Okay.
Can we add that in there?
Yeah.